At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
319.
They'll run it for the first time with Jay Lloyd. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Rodgers from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
Steelers, nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Calvin Austin on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, a gift to Gainwell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Down now, Rodgers. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
79 Broncos. Steady.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt, in it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This is caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Motioning left is their running back. This one set up for Daniels. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders right now to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Steelers, nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off.
Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Reaches the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 20-30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 386, back north.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Headed out right. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
14. Steelers 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Okay,
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 3rd and 10.
19, 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Okay, ready.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
19.
Daniels from the pistol. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds.
It's a gain of 27.
What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First down.
Quick,
First and 10
19.
at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Offensive line fast.
70,
Three-yard
70.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Steelers 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
58.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. He puts a man under it deep down the left. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 62 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Over.
From the red zone on 1st. Up on Washington, left side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Has good room at the 35. And he gets it 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Commanders.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19 tight. 19 tight. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first down, here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18. '70 Ranger. Come next.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
18 Cardinal.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And he'll stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down. Working quickly here.
60 Eagles.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Daniels on fourth down. Short pass brought in. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, with the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
60. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. Ready.
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Daniels now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And it's
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, cut 19, cut 19. Let's go.
3rd and long for Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep as that ball falls incomplete.
And they down this one right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
50. Hey, take 20. Green 18.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
88, 18. Back north.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Deebo Samuel on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Eagles, 6, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And this is brought to a stop at it's in the 34-yard line there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Washington first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Daniels on first down. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Now Daniels off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch. And midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. To throw is Rodgers. It's taken in by Washington. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
I'll go over here. Trying
an inside give to Ward. And working a couple of yards past the line. That's Trey Amos, rookie second rounder on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rodgers from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the Commanders pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
41-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our third quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. Caught by Warren in the backfield. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, go.
Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw, Daniels. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Let's go now. Let's go, lady.
Daniels throwing on third. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down. Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. This drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the air, Mahomes. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10.
First down.
That throw behind his intended target. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Another throw for Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Again, Mahomes to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offensive line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas
They'll
City
run, Pacheco. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
Go to him again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep him out of the end zone. Just keep him to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
319!
Rodgers off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
On second down, Warren. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at third and very long. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
58! Inside. Hey, 88!
Here we go, fourth down with Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.